The reason I went to India was because I wanted to get married to her. We were planning since last year, but then everything shut down and I couldn't go in last year, Feb. And then eventually the plan was made to just come whenever we can. And then I found a ticket in December of last year. And then I went to India, and then the plan was to get married and then come back right away. But then it didn't work out that way. So we were stuck there for 6 months before could find a flight back.
Cool.
यहाँ पे आके एक नई जिंदगी हम लोग शुरू करने जा रहे हैं, तो आई एम वेरी एक्साइटेड, लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड इनटू माय जर्नी। तो फाइनली हम लोग पहुंच गए यहाँ पे, तो बहुत हैप्पी है दोनों भी और अच्छा लग रहा है।
Initially, I just kept looking at Google Flights, क्या available है, what's out there, what I can afford and what I can book. But unfortunately, there was nothing. All the flights ran into tens of thousands of dollars, so I couldn't get a flight. And then my dad actually told me about Gaura Travel. He saw, I think, your ad on Facebook or somewhere.
Right.
And then he's like, "Oh, well, there's nothing else, so why don't you go through these guys?" So after thinking about it and trying to get a visa sorted, everything. So in the process, we thought that we want to really go back, and then booked a flight initially for April, but that got rescheduled to coming from Malaysia because I think there are caps on the flight from Singapore. So even that got cancelled because of the situation in India. And then we were rebooked, and then even that got cancelled for the month after. And then after that, we eventually found a flight, this flight, to come back to Australia, wherever it lands, doesn't matter, to come back. Really easy. So just select a flight and then just pay for it, and then the sales team gives you a call, and then they make everything so easy. So I flew from Mumbai and then came to Chennai, stayed a night in Chennai. It was really good. The whole process was really good. They took care of our bags, the food, the transport to the hotel, to and back, and everything. It was really good. And yeah, it was really good. And then the flight from Chennai to Colombo was really good too. And then we got on the flight to Sydney. And yeah, it was a really good flight. It was the best flight I've ever had in my life. So from what I've researched, as you need a permit to go back because of the state laws and everything in the COVID situation. So you have to apply for a permit and then show the permit where you land at the airport where you go. So Victoria, we live in Melbourne, so we have to go back to Melbourne.
Of course. काफी दिन से वेट कर रहे थे, तो finally it happened.
A lot to get us back, and it was, and because of you, we are here.
Yeah,
so
everything because of you only.